being in the Philippines for only 2 weeks, I got a parasite. My mom actually made me get travel insurance before, and I was complaining and saying that it's too expensive and it wouldn't even make sense unless I was hospitalized for like a few days, which would never happen. It happened almost immediately. The day started off normal, I did some work, I even trained in jiu-jitsu for a couple hours. And then I got home and things went downhill very quickly. I was the sickest I've ever been in my life. I lost 15 pounds in a week and I was hospitalized for 3 days. It sucked. But I ended up meeting someone in the hospital. We ended up talking about volunteer work and she told me about some of the work that her family does in the communities around Dumaguete. After only meeting me once, she invited me to spend the day with her and her family on the coast and in the mountains. So naturally I said yes to this kind stranger I met while on copious amounts of drugs. I went the next week not knowing where I was going or what the day would hold. So where are we right now? San Jose. Okay. The view from their house was amazing. It felt like time was moving very slowly there. There was no pressure, no rush. It's one of my favorite parts about being in the Philippines. After taking in the view from their house, we went on a little walk and ended up in some random guy's yard. I had no idea what was happening. This is why you should learn languages when you travel. I don't know what's going on. When we got back to the house, they asked me to teach the kids some martial arts, so we had a little impromptu boxing class. Okay. So the first thing you need to know is your stance. So your right foot is going to go back like this if you're right-handed. And you want to keep your hands up here. So your first punch is going to be your front leg. So this is called a jab. Yep. And it's going to be 1. So when I say 1, this is what you do. Yeah, just like that. The next one is 2. This is way more powerful. So your 2, you're going to come through here and my back foot is twisting. So I'm using all the power in my hips to turn here. Yeah. So you go 2, just like this, coming out straight, and you see my shoulder protecting my jaw again, and my other hand up. Yeah, good, just like that. Just like that. So if I say 1, you go 1, 2, 2. Good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Good. Try again. 1, 2, 3. So 1. Good. 2, 3. Good. Try it this one. 3. Yeah. 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. You guys got it. Good work. One girl specifically took a lot of interest in it and continued to practice after the lesson was done. It's really awesome to see young girls learning how to defend themselves and feel confident from that. I think it can be really empowering and it can carry on into other aspects of your life as well. It's something that I'm super passionate about, so I hope I get to do more of that while I'm here. After the quick class, I was brought to one of the coastal communities. We walked down a narrow path by a bridge and I found myself in a village that I didn't even know existed. It was a very rainy day, so we grabbed a couple of umbrellas and some of the girls from the last place showed me around. All right, we're gonna go explore a little bit. Have you been here many times?
Yes, sometimes every Sunday.
Every Sunday you're here?
Not.
Most.
Oh, most.
Sige. Hi, mayong hapon.
It is very large, but what's it called? Running water. Yeah,
wow, it's flooded here. I sat down with my new friend Kuya Chris to learn more about the community that they're working with. How big are these communities?
The population here is more than 1,500. This is a public land. Family here is only as settlers. At the time, if the owner will get this land, we will be
kicked out.
kicked out.
So that's the biggest challenge that people have here.
Biggest challenge.
The kids here get to go to school here?
Yeah, they have a school here and most of their livelihood is fishing. Small fishing. It's not like there in Canada, it's a big fishing.
Just day to day.
Yeah. It's a small boat. They use that one for fishing.
And you've been coming here for how long?
I've been coming here for almost 5 years and we make this one for the community. It's at the say our because it's a from audit. Typhoon Odette.
Was that last year?
Yeah, last year. The Typhoon Odette, big damage in this community.
They go there for religious purposes, but they also feed the kids once a week or whenever they can. It's something that's very much needed and appreciated in that area.
Kumana mo, ha? Okay, talay mo. Ako na po, mobilis ninyo, eh.
The kids were a little wary of me at first. They don't really get foreigners there, so I got a lot of weird looks and curious smiles.
Yeah.
They would stare at me, I'd look, they'd giggle and look away, and that went on for about an hour.
What's your name? Vinta? Isa imong ngalan? Fe. Ako si Fe.
Rihanna.
Ariana?
This is a side of the Philippines that not a lot of foreigners get to see, and the living conditions are certainly something that I'm not used to and I haven't seen much of firsthand. This wasn't a place that I would have wandered to on my own or honestly even been able to spot on my own, but I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to explore it. Everyone was so welcoming and kind despite the different challenges that they face there. In addition to the basic struggles of living there, the community also has no sense of security with makeshift housing and climate change destroying their homes almost every year. They live in a constant state of uncertainty. One thing I noticed in all the places that I've been to is how generous people are no matter what the circumstances. They're always trying to feed you and take care of you, even if it's just giving you some Coke and Skyflakes. You never leave empty-handed. With all the struggles here in the Philippines, people are still so kind and generous to everyone around them. I feel very lucky to be here and experience things like this and share these stories with you guys. So thank you for watching and sticking around until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. What is this? Okay, bye.
Don't wanna play games out with the moves, don't wanna meditate.